Cincinnati Bengals. And Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a... right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
11 empty.
Second down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by Putty. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
48-yard line. Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. We're about the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to a news with the other.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Inside the 40 to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just Of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's second and 8.
Second down, it's Howard. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on third and 1.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Howard. Metcalf with the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Johnson. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Let's go.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 MT, take 11 MT. Here we go. 12, 180. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
11, just set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And third down coming up. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Howard. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
It is third and 10. Howard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now a toss left side for Johnson. And some good blocking, bringing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Brings up third down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third and inches. On the ground, it's Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4 down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On the toss, it's Johnson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Third and long. Here's Howard. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here, give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Get set. Ready? Start.
Burrow to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
The Bengals first down.
12. Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. I'll give the... Fetch the ball up past the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now, Howard will swing this out to Johnson, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
To throw is Howard. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Third down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing on third down is Howard. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. It's second down. Throwing again, Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and a long way to go. Howard to throw again. Flush to his right, and he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down. Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 34 yards. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
11 MT.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
11 mighty.
Burrow now. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Brown. 1st down and more inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gained 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
At the 60, at the 15, right here. 19 right. Let's go.
To throw again, it's Howard. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
A give. Here's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of 1.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Johnson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. From the 29, here's second down and 7. Here's Howard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. Howard back to the air one more time. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down. To the air, Howard. That pass reels it in on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He finds his man at Skoranek.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Here we go.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
11. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
11 mighty. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Fine, ready?
2nd and 10.
12. Here we go. Right. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Steelers 23, Bengals 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
One off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Pass caught left side by Van. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 180, stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it brings up third down.
Here we go. Stop. 180, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Make a play here. Take it to him.
Here's a second and 9. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go, 70 Lions.
They'll go again with Johnson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9. Now, Howard. And deep for the back of the end zone. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run Johnson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another run here with Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown Steelers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Burrow. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Julian Blackman.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now it's Johnson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Over the middle of the big target. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
He's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. There's the big tight end pass. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow to throw. Headed left, buying time. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Burrows finds Chase for a big one. 38 yards. Here's Burrow. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.